failures in the last two releases alone, and that's not
Mm.
even counting the ones before that. So
So,
Okay.
so let's talk about that, right? You're saying it wasn't a failure in the release. Um,
no, I said it was a failure. The last two releases.
so you're saying this one, including today, including the threes, or the two fives, because that was the last two releases,
No, no, no.
or the Greenstones. Go
This
ahead.
release, the Greenstones, and actually we can go back before. The both of the fives were horrific, even though the Dusk pair were only my exclusive, but the release of the Dons was screwed up as well.
So when it comes to this shoe in particular, these black threes, um, I what happened today on the website, I can't really call what exactly that was going on. Like Superfly said, a lot of people were able to put it in cart and then had issues completely being able to check out. Now, that's completely on Ama Menier's side. Like that's their fault.
Absolutely.
As
Yeah.
far as what's going on with the raffles in the Discord, again, like I think because of, and I pointed this out in the video that I produced, because of like the all the fraud stuff that's been going on and people having information getting hacked into and stuff, that a lot of these banks and credit card companies now are on heightened alert for fraud transactions. So because EQL routes your money outside of the country,
Mm-hmm.
right, to Australia, basically is what it runs through. In order that, and then that money then gets paid into Ama Menier. That's not necessarily Ama Menier's fault, but it does look bad on them regardless.
So
Now,
Well, see, we're talking about two different perspectives, right? You're talking about just the technological aspect of it. You can't
but is it
control.
a failure? But is it a failure though? Here's the thing, right? Because you're saying that the release didn't look good. So the fact that people were having trouble being able to check out their wins, that obviously reflects bad on them, regardless if it's their fault or not. Is it not?
Well, no, there are certain exceptions. Now, EQL is absolutely an exception. That has nothing to do with
Okay.
Ahmad because Ahmad is not an owner of EQL. EQL is a standalone company.
Correct. And a lot of other companies besides Ama, Social Stat, like the Whitaker Group itself, use EQL. For example, the J Balvin threes, that was EQL. The a bunch of the Travis Scott Canaries, that was EQL. Through a bunch of different sites.
Yeah,
So
but you
I
can't
guess
really
then where are you going with that? It wasn't a great release.
you can't really throw Travis Scott in there because everyone knows Travis Scott releases are unlike any other releases of any collaboration with Nike
Correct.
ever created.
But you didn't hear any issues as far as people getting declined payments.
Oh yeah,
If
you
they
did.
did hit.
You absolutely.
I didn't
did.
hear a lot of that.
With the Canary
I heard a bunch
Yellow,
of
you had a
people-
lot of people that went through the same exact thing.
I heard a bunch of people crying because they got L's,
But that's everybody.
myself
That's
included.
different.
I had a row of L's. You know what I'm saying? Let alone when they opened up on Travis Scott's site, one or two sizes was already completely gone. You know what I'm saying? Bots are fast, but they ain't that fast.
So you asked me a very specific question. So let me give you a very specific answer. And we saw this happen once, absolutely, with the Greenstone airships, right? They put them out there. They sat for minutes and minutes and minutes. Nobody bid. All of a sudden, they took them off the website and shut everything down. So my question to you is, that's your idea of a well-executed release?
I mean, Nike does the same thing, right?
No, but that doesn't.
And then they eventually switch it over to the Nike app.
Doesn't answer my question though. We're not talking about Nike. We're talking about Ama.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're doing it to make it look like, all of a sudden like they're gone, and people are like, wait, what happened? Like, oh,
And I
maybe
can't
now
wait to
I
hear
know.
Mr. Think Impossible get into
You know
this.
what I'm saying? Like it's like I get it. Why they take them down? That's what I don't understand. If they're out there, they should just be out there for people to pick. Mind you, the Greenstones you can go on there and get right now. They're just sitting there.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
hold on. 1 second, family. Hey, Unwind Time, we appreciate you, man. New to the channel. If you not have done so, man, please subscribe to Wear Your Kicks 26. Mr. Think Impossible channel. My brother Purple Haze channel is coming. And if you have not subscribed to your boy Jay Elevate, please do so. This is the One Pair at a Time podcast. Jason, what's up, fam? LW,
What up, Jay?
What's up, famo? What's
Tyler,
good,
what up, fam? I see you over there, Tyler. Man, it feels good to have all three of y'all on the same roof again, baby. Let's go.
Man, we appreciate y'all. So Mr. Think, before we kick off into this deep dive real quick, you know, when I talked about like, hey, let's talk about has Mama Year been truly successful or failure? What were your thoughts about this title? Did you think I was crazy?
Nah. But I am intrigued to hear, you know, the feedback, you know, regarding about. I didn't think it was crazy at all.
Okay.
Very intrigued. Yeah.
So, fellas, can we agree or disagree? But I think we can agree on this. Mama Year has been with Nike for 10 years. Is that correct? Or is that false information?
That's the 10-year anniversary. That's why the box has the
10.
graphic on there. A10.
Okay. So we can agree.
Yeah.
Can we agree that the Air Jordan 3, the women's release, put Mama Year truly on the map? Can we agree with that? The first pair.
You're talking about the
Absolutely.
white pair.
Yeah.
These
Yep.
joints.
Yep.
The white pair.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? You and Perk got the white pair, right?
I would
So
say
here's
yes,
my first question to everybody, right? To the panel. Let's first talk about when that release occurred. What was y'all first instincts? What was y'all mind? Like, what was y'all mind that when y'all saw a picture of that particular Mama Year 30?
Well, I know. Oh, you want to take that first, Perk?
No, it's all you. It's all you.
I was gonna say, well, at the time, I mean, I didn't really know much about Alma Manier when I originally saw that shoe. You know what I mean? So when they came out, like I started to look into what all that was about and them doing that collaboration. But you know, when I saw it initially, I was like, damn, those are nice. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people were taken aback by how nice they were, which, you know, that's a lot of people's grails as far as Alma Manier is concerned. I think, you know, it was the first of its kind. They did a Jordan 3. At the time, Jordan 3s were still super popular. Mm-hmm. You know, and depending on who you talk to, they are still super popular, even though right now it's, you know, the past 2 years, it's been the year of the 4s, or the years of the Jordan 4. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, like, I think I think with that shoe there, obviously it started a major trend. You know what I mean?
Okay. Perk.
I saw it. I had to have it. It was a beautifully designed shoe. The materials, the craft, the blend, everything was just perfectly executed to me. And I don't give 10 out of 10s to many shoes at all, but that was a 10 out of 10 for me. And surprisingly, that shoe actually sat for a minute when it first dropped too. A lot of people don't realize that. I hit on the raffle, but man, that shoe sat around for about a week or two before people started. I don't know if pairs started going out and people started saying, wow, this quality, this blend is incredible. And then they started going for it. I don't know what the reason was, but yeah, it was super slept on in the very beginning. It wasn't that hard to get.
So, of course, I took an L, and I'm still crying over that size 11. When I first saw the silhouette, I was like, I have to have it. I mean, it looked amazing. I really love the colorway. And let's be honest, even back then, those heavy big YouTubers was mispronouncing Mama Year because Mama Year truly was not on the radar. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I've heard someone say Mama Year. They, you know,
they was definitely butchering the name, bro.
Butchering the
Some
name.
people still butcher the name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, when it comes to that quality, when it comes to that colorway, I fell in love with the sneaker. I still need it in a collect, and I feel like when that drop occurred, I think Mama Year did it the right way because it was something new, it was fresh, it was something that quenched our thirst, and it blew our minds. And in my opinion, I still feel like that Air Jordan 3, that Mama Year is the standard when it comes to any Mama Year sneaker release. And hey, let me know if I'm a joke to y'all, and that's cool. You know, Mr. Think, what you think, brother?
Man, my bad. I kind of missed Perp because I went to go throw a shirt on. But I would agree that I didn't know much about Armand myself at that time. And one of my boys was hitting me up. Hate to lose. He's always on here. He was hitting me up, put me on with him. And I was like, yeah, quality looks dope. But me personally, I just never pulled the trigger. And that pair, I don't remember. Did that pair sit? That first one?
That's what Perp said. Perp said
Perp said.
Yeah.
I just never pulled the trigger. But as far as like everything like what you guys are saying, like I totally agree. The joints is dope.
Okay. Hey, so Superfly, you know what I'm saying? He said the Air Jordan 3 came out in 2021. DJ Tyler, what's up, fam? He also said, yes, Armand has been a brand for 10 years. DJ Tyler said he got on the Element Gore-Tex Air Jordan 1s on foot. Yes, sir. TY Gamer said, Per said, what? Laughing out loud. I think he's talking about because it's set. And then Jason said, hey, man, nice DJ Tyler. I wore my Raptor 4 today. Man, y'all out here killing. Smackadocious. All right. Superfly said, yeah. Okay, TY, you about to get the boot. Okay. Laughing out. He said, okay, I'm sorry, bro. DJ Tyler says, I'm on my with that big boot. I literally heard someone say that. Yeah, be butchering the name, man. Butchering the name. So as a group, as a whole, and chat, let us know. Like, would you guys say that was a perfect drop? That was a perfect boxing? Because I'm telling you, the unboxing of that Mama Year was mind blowing, in my opinion. I thought it was dope, simple, but it was so dope.
So let me ask y'all this though too, because that was pandemic time. So I wonder, how it would have done not within the pandemic period.
Very good question.
I wonder how it would have done not within the pandemic period.
Okay.
Not so much that it would sit around, but would it have garnered as much hype as it did? Because we got to remember a lot of shoes during that time had a bunch of inflated hype just because the only way you was copping a lot of these kicks out here was through the internet only. You couldn't really put in no footwork. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, shout out to a couple people out there who were able to put in footwork to go ahead and cop in store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you didn't have that option then. So I just wonder how they would have done at that point.
That's a good question. I mean, who knows? You know what I mean? Like that's a very good question. And so we can say that everybody still go crazy over that particular Air Jordan 3, that Mama Year, the OG, the original.
They do.
All right, that's the granddaddy.
Leather materials there, the suede, you know what I'm saying? The colors, it's such an easily wearable shoe with a bunch of different outfits.
Okay.
Clean.
So after that, the next drop was the Mama Year Air Jordan 1, if I'm correct.
Correct. These joints right here. Yes, sir.
Those joints, right?
Yes, these with that snake skin.
Yeah, that's the pair Perp don't like, right?
Yes, with that snake skin. Yes.
So Perp don't care for it. I like the Air Jordan 1 Mama Year. I said I'm going to go back and get them. I have not. Mr. Thing, what's your thoughts on that particular silhouette?
I like those. Those are dope.
Okay.
It looks like a very easy wear. You can rock that easy.
But let's be honest. The sneaker community bought the Mama Year Air Jordan 1, right? It sold out. Can we agree on that one?
I can't remember.
I recall it selling out. Let me know if I'm wrong. Keep me honest.
Say that again, please.
The Air Jordan 1 Mama Year. I recall it selling out. I remember it's sold out.
Listen, it was reselling for quite a bit for a while. It was up there.
Correct. But what a lot of people, if not most people, said what in the sneaker community that they really didn't like the Air Jordan 1 on Mama Year.
They're saying it now.
Can we say that?
They're saying it now. A lot of people say that now, that they weren't really feeling the cracked leather on it. You know what I'm saying? But
when did those release?
22? Was it 22?
Had to be 22. Yeah,
I think it was 22 when the Air Jordan 1 on Mama Year dropped.
Listen, I think we got to the height of the cracked leather once they started dropping the pre-pairs to the lost and found ones, because they had the bleach corals, then they had the I call them the highlighter ones. Basically, I forget what they were calling them, but those both pairs had the cracked leather on them, right? And then they started doing a lot of aging, and then they dropped the lost and founds that had the aging, the cracked collar and stuff, and people, then you started to hear, for whatever reason, like a big voice of people saying that they didn't like the cracked leather. It was after the fact. It was after the fact, not necessarily when those initially dropped. I mean, yeah, there were people out there that wasn't feeling them, but the noise wasn't as loud then as it got like years later, as far as those are concerned.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, Perk, what you think? I mean, because I remember the community, a lot of the community saying, I ain't really feeling them, but they sold out.
I'm going to take myself out of that particular question. I just can't remember, and I don't want to misspeak.
That's cool. Okay. Mr. Think, you recall?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. So, I mean, that's definitely, what I recall from that, right? And that release went crazy because, I mean, it was a hard silhouette to obtain, even though people didn't like that sneaker. But I will say this. I feel like the Air Jordan 3 on Mama Year catapult the Air Jordan 1 to be sold out because everybody was such in love with the quality and that colorway. They had no problem giving on Mama Year a chance on the Air Jordan 1, right? So, in my opinion, I feel like the 3 was successful, and the 1,
real quick, the 1 dropped December 3rd, 2021.
Okay, December 3rd. Okay.
Oh, so the end of 20. So you had 2 drops in 1 year.
I'm about to check the 3s real quick.
Okay.
To make sure.
So
that's the one they came out.
When I look at it, right? When I look at that Air Jordan 1, I'm like, okay, it's sold out. But then people saying they really don't like the sneaker so much. And so for me personally, in my opinion, I think Mama Year did a great job on the Air Jordan 1. But when it comes to in terms of people still like saying they like the shoe, they don't like it anymore. I feel like, that's a seesaw. You know what I mean? That's kind of like in the middle, in my opinion. Where your kids, can you pull up what's the resale right now on that Mama Year 3? On the first one. What's the resale for that one?
You said the 3?
Yep.
So, number 1, the 3s dropped June 2021.
Mm-hmm.
As far as resale is concerned, just looking at some of the prices here, and I'm reading off men's sizes, right? Size 8, 403, 8.5, 427. Size 9, 382, 9.5, 459. Size 10, 435, 10.5, 389. Size 11, 429. Size 11.5, 444. Size 12, 380. Size 12.5, 358. Size 13, 330.
Okay. So
they were going for more than that at one point.
Correct. They were going for like what, $700 if I recall, right?
They was up there for a good minute.
You know what I mean? So what about that? What about the Mama Year Air Jordan 1? And resale doesn't necessarily mean that a sneaker is successful, but I want everybody to know we're looking at it as a whole, like a whole entire picture. Just
what was retail on those?
On the 3s, 200.
No, the ones, both actually.
200.
And what about the 1?
No, 200.
200.
Oh, so both?
Yeah, 200. Let's see here.
It's sitting at retail.
Go from size 8. Size 8. This is on the Mama Year 1s. 159, 8.5, 175. Size 9, 181, 9.5, 198. Size 10, 217, 10.5, 204. Size 11, 199.
199.
215. Size 12, 209. 12 and a half, 219. Size 13, 203.
Yeah.
So chat, check this out. We know reselling does not really mean if a sneaker has been successful or not. But again, like drop that in the comment section and let us know. So far, do you feel like Mama Year right now between that 3 and that 1 is at a 50%? Like they're in the middle? What y'all think about that, fam?
I mean, listen. As far as consistency and collabs is concerned, I don't think I can think of any other brand out there that's had more consistent drops. Now, when you look at the collabs with Union, granted, besides the Beffy Beauty Supplies, if you want to look at those and maybe the Field Generals, if you want to look at those as a quote unquote failure in terms of what's going on resale, they're not. Some of those pairs aren't necessarily doing much, especially those the ones, right, with the woven.
Mm-hmm.
But we got another Jordan 1 Union dropping next year. Then we also have obviously the 2 older ones plus all the 4s.
Yep.
Now, has Union done as many collabs as Alma Manier?
I would say probably maybe more.
I would say
probably
more.
Might
more.
be close.
More.
It might be close enough. Maybe it is more. Maybe it is.
But I mean, it's close. But yeah, like.
But honestly, man, I really feel as though the issue with Alma Manier isn't necessarily around the shoes so much as it is how the releases go.
So, if I'm looking at the earlier Mama Year drops, I don't think their releases were really bad. They were more limited. And that's when, like you said, pandemic, everybody and their grandmama was going for that sneaker. So it made it extra hard, in my opinion. I mean, look at the Mama Year Air Jordan 2. I had the Mama Year Air Jordan 2. I got rid of it. And I do miss that silhouette. And
that's a beautiful sneaker right there.
This is my favorite.
Bro, it is
favorite.
But the community did not like the Mama Year Air Jordan 2, even though it's sold out.
The community hates on twos
anyway,
yeah. That's skewed to begin with.
Correct. Facts.
Unless it's like the Eminem 2s or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they hate on 2s. Listen, I'm going to say this right now, all right? And y'all can be mad or not. Most of the sneaker community are sheep. Okay? Most of the sneaker community are sheep. They basically, it's very rare that most people maintain their own thoughts and opinions on a shoe, regardless of what the masses are saying. Because we've seen it happen before. A shoe will come out, a couple people are feeling it, but the masses are saying they don't like it. Then you got a bunch of people saying, oh, well, yeah, I ain't really feeling those either. You know what I'm saying? That's just facts.
Here's the problem.
There's a shoe you don't really like, and the community saying, oh, I really love these. And then as it gets closer and closer to release, the same people that were talking about, I'm going to pass on the shoe, now they talking about copping. We see that every time, bro. Every time.
Perk?
Yeah,
Look what ATT Chris said. Seeker has hate the Jordan 2, but then the Off-White sells out.
That's true. And TY Gaming said quality decrease, cost increase, and jump starts to decline of the sneaker market. DJ Tyler said sneakerhead on the budget had those Union 1s on the other day, and I definitely want to cop. The Funk Shop, what's up, fam? He said when the white Mama Year is dropping, we're going to get to that one, bro. ATT Chris said, I think the Union has done more, which I agree with that. Superfly Kick said no. Doesn't mean that causes those prices were really high. It's just the economy. And you know what? You're right about that. The Funk Shop says, hey, what it do? What up, famo? Yo. AT Chris said prices after the drop were like $600 to $800, depending on the size. The ones are around $280, $300 after they drop. That is true, fam. For sure.
But see, here's what doesn't make sense to me, though, is like the wet cement 4s. For as many restocks as we've seen on that shoe, they're still up there like 260, 270.
Okay.
But then We've had a bunch of restocks on the military blue 4s, and they right around retail. Like,
but see, what it really equates to are two types of people in this community. You're either a true sneakerhead, a true OG lover of all things with a rich history behind it, or you are a hype beast. And what happens in the problem with people on one side of the fence, meaning the true sneakerheads, is the markets are unfortunately driven by the hype beast, right? They're the ones that don't know the history of the shoe. They're the ones that don't know all the qualities, right? The story behind that shoe, right? They just see, hey, all it takes is one influencer to just hype it up. Next thing you know, they all fall in like where your kick said, like sheep. And they line up like sheep to the slaughter. And next thing you know, that $150, $180, $200 shoe is now $500, $600 on the back end on the resale market, right? Without truly knowing that shoe is really a bust and it really shouldn't be deserving to hold value, right? So the problem is you get really, really nice shoes, right? Like, the reimagined 4s, the military blues, right? Quality OG, right? They end up being a brick. Why is it a brick? Because it doesn't have resale. Who gives a damn? At the end of the day, it's an OG. And the thing is that people like to dictate whether a shoe is a grail or not by the resale price of it. And that's not the way it should be. That's not how this works. And they got the game twisted. They got the game jacked up. And it's been like that for the last 15 years. And the pandemic is slowly starting to fuel those hype beasts on the back end. And I'm off my soapbox.
Nah.
Hey, that boy, say it with your chest.
Hey man, we definitely sound like, get off my lawn. We definitely sound like that right now.
Yeah, like, bro, that boy said that with some passion.
Yeah,
crazy, man. It's annoying. It's irritating to see.
There we go. Fear 3 is a great example. DJ Tyler said it.
Yep. DJ Tyler, we appreciate that, man. He said, that's why I love this podcast, because you guys' style is super unique and helps inspire us, and we all buy what we like, for sure, fam. Jeffrey Flight, 23. Bro. Those ones are nice. Hey, I love them, even though the community didn't respect it that much. Superfly says the community.
I might have to grab those. I might have to grab those.
Haven't even brought.
You got the bug. You got the bug. I love it.
They haven't, man. The community life, for sure. The Funk Shop says people hope and they cash, fam. And I don't disagree with them. I don't disagree. The Funk Shop also says lots of local businesses are claiming, right? Yeah, they are slowing down, G. DJ Tyler said Western Men 4s are awesome. I love that colorway. Hey, what's going on? Jason says, agree with DJ Tyler. Everyone rocks here what we like. Yeah, we rock what we like, bro. I'm our year ones for sure.
Superfly said most people chasing. Listen, man, I
must be the elections got people spooked.
Yo, that's a whole other.
Hey, that's
a deep conversation right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Deep dive. That's a major deep dive. You know what I'm saying? But listen, like, to me, a lot of what's going on with Alma Meniere, in my opinion, really started when that huge news story broke about all the backdooring, all the money laundering. You know what I'm saying? The funneling the money different ways and stuff.
Allegedly, legality.
Oh yeah.
Allegedly.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is this: the feds don't put stuff out there unless there's some type of evidence backing it. I'll tell you right now, because otherwise they still be quiet and they still be investigating it. So for whatever reason, they think they got something. Now, whether or not James Whitaker is obviously involved or not involved has yet to be seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, we haven't really heard much since that initial news story dropped about what happened with all that stuff. But that shined a big light, and I'm telling you right now, it put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths when they heard that story come out, because, up until then, so many people were complaining, man, I always catching L's from Alma Meniere and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? People were really chasing those pairs. And then that story came out, and then you had a bunch of people say, oh, I'm not going to try to buy any more Alma Meniere stuff. They backdooring their own things. This is why I can't cop this, that, and the third. I'm telling you,
But
man.
that was
like
added frustration though off the heels of that whole
Yes.
trophy room debacle. That fueled
Oh.
the
Yeah.
That's what started
Yeah.
it all.
And let's be honest too, where your kicks. But a lot of people also thought, let's just say if Mama Year was going to be done back then, that they felt like the Mama Year price on the resale was going to skyrocket if, and we'll talk about that shoe later.
Okay.
If that particular shoe was going to be the last Mama Year.
Let's talk about these 12s, bro. Why
Yep.
why do these 12s not do that well? Let's talk
know
about
why?
these 12s.
You know why these 12s didn't do well, sir?
Go
I
ahead.
can tell you why the white ones didn't.
Well, yeah.
We know why.
And the white pair was the pair everybody was really going after.
Yep.
Mhm.
And surprisingly, this is the pair I said I prefer over the white pair because we knew
Listen.
the white pair, it was bleeding.
It was bleeding.
issue.
Yes, and when they put that out, I remember because when they put that out on Amamenier's website,
Yep.
it was like people just lost their soul when they heard that, and then they were getting the pairs in hand, and then not only that, on the black pair, people were complaining. They were like, "Oh, this looks so ashy.
Yep.
The black looks so ashy and stuff. My pair needs lotion or something like that." You know what I mean? Like, mind you, now
Not the lotion.
I got them both under retail, so I was happy about it. And the white pair, yeah, when I picked it up, it had a little bit of bleeding, and guess what? Whoop, it wiped right off.
But let's be honest though, we have to give Amamiya credit for letting customers know
True.
before they made the
They were
purchase,
upfront about it.
because a lot of times companies do it after the fact. They did it before the fact and letting you know. So we have to give them credit.
They did it this time with these threes that just released today. They put a
So-
disclaimer out.
You know what I mean? So I think that's something that
Wait,
we
what was the
definitely
disclaimer on the
respect.
threes? I
Oh,
missed
you didn't
that.
hear about that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, they put a disclaimer out saying there may be some inefficiencies with the production of it. And some people even equated it to, so what are you trying to say? These are B grades? That's kind of like a similar disclaimer they give you on B grades.
So wait, are they saying? Hold on a second.
He said, "Hold
Are
on,
they,
son."
are they saying that like the suede strip that's supposed to be like the elephant print it has an issue?
No, I didn't hear about what the specifics were, but they
Okay,
have a
okay.
disclaimer out that states that there may be some discrepancies with certain pairs.
Well, listen, that's going to be interesting when we finally get them in hand.
Mhm.
That's going to be interesting.
I got-
Look, DJ Tyler Rader, he's on it. My man is on it with the mink oil. Yes, sir. My man is on it. Your shoes need lotion. Hit it with that mink oil, bro.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
And then protect them with some water and stain repellent right afterwards.
Yes, absolutely.
Under light.
Absolutely.
Plug.
We appreciate it. We
Hey,
appreciate
BK
the
Lynn
plug.
says it's not a failure because they will drop the pairs that sat, and I think people will double up.
I
Okay.
think you'll have. I mean, listen. I think you will have people that will double up on the shoe. Listen, we've seen it before. Shoes that basically people dogged, and then for whatever reason, a couple years later, here they go shooting up to the moon. Now,
Give us a couple examples.
Black Cat 4s. That's what
Turbo
everyone
green.
wants to go with, huh?
Yep. Turbo
Black
green.
Cat 4s, right? Turbo greens. What was the blue pair? That the equivalent blue pair to Jordan 1?
Hyper
That one
Royal.
too. Thank you, Hyper Royals. That was another one that went up. You know,
Yep,
there's
that's
so
true.
many shoes out there that sat around. And now look, we also have to do this, right? Because we're out of pandemic time. Now, not unless this monkeypox thing that's shooting around
Oh,
sends us back
man.
into that situation. But that's a whole other
Monkeypox.
conversation, right? But listen, they talking about it enough,
It is.
you know?
That's the first part, man. Is spreading that fear.
Yeah, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
First part.
But hold on. But
Yeah, keep going.
what I'm saying is the okay. Here was the moon, and now we got to bring down what the moon means now, post pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yep.
now the moon could just be $150 over retail that the shoes are going for. You know what I mean? You ain't really gonna see a whole lot of shoes shoot up to $300-400 over their retail price like that. Not unless it's just like a super limited collab. Or, for example, a lot of the Travis Scott shoes, right? Or the Chicago Jordan 1 Unions. Them things are gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah.
But those are those are those are not the norm.
But can we say with Our Mama Year, the quality of the 12 was on par? It was fire.
See,
Can we agree?
I like them. I like them.
The quality is crazy. But here goes a problem. And I'm not trying to be, a problem person, but doesn't this look familiar, this colorway? Doesn't this look real familiar? Except maybe it might be a little bit darker.
It's the luxury version of the flu games.
That's my point.
But listen, every one of these Alma Manier pairs, for the most part, are luxury version of an OG shoe.
True.
All right.
Yeah.
The white threes, luxury version of the white cement threes.
Yep.
The fours that just dropped, luxury version of the black cement. The black cement threes that coincidentally are coming out later this year.
Yep. Mr.
You know
Think,
what I mean?
what's your thoughts?
There was a few things I actually wanted to comment on. When we were talking about, we were mentioning, buying what you like, rocking what you like, and influencers, people changing their minds and kind of jumping on board with something or going against something. That's the, I've had this conversation with Lewis behind the scenes. That is the thing about being an influencer, because you have literally like the power to sway people, back and forth. I think all of us, and I'm not just saying this just to say it. I think all of us kind of use our own thoughts and ideas, and there's a lot of people that's tapped in to us to where it's like, look, we buy what we like. I will say I'm guilty on a few things, not from being a hype beast, but from me changing my mind. Like, just to give an example, I had some very bad things to say about those Jordan 1, the Beffy Beauty Supply. I was calling them the Frankensteins, right? and like, no lie, I was looking those up. All right, we're gonna stop that. All right, there we go. So I was looking them up, and they're going like slightly above retail right now. And I'm thinking about picking them up because I actually like them now, which is, I've changed my mind, and I've never liked them. I changed my mind. Y'all know, over the past couple of months, I am a new two lover. I used to hate twos. I used to think that twos look like bowling shoes, and I'm a bowler. And I was like, nah, I don't like. And then out of nowhere, bam, I love me twos now. So, there's nothing wrong with changing your mind, man, and stuff like that. But, when you kind of swing like the wind, just because someone says, hey, I'm getting these, and you're like, yeah, me too. And they're like, I'm not getting them. You're like, yeah, me neither. Just, man, buy what you like.
Absolutely.
Just buy what you like. I mean, it is all good. Alma. So me in particular, man, I've dropped the ball so many times. So this is gonna be my first Alma that I'm copying. This 3 right here. And man, just like, I appreciate you. Just like I was late to the airship and stuff like that. Now the thing is, it's not because I've necessarily been sleeping on Alma. It's because, like, even those 12s that you guys have there, I've seen those sitting. I've seen them sitting in outlets, and I see them sitting, and I'm like, internally, I'm like, if they drop a little bit lower, I'm gonna pull the trigger on them, and it's, they disappear, and I'm like, I missed it. So it's not like I've been sleeping too long, on them, but quality and like just like what Lewis said. It's a luxury version, and so yeah, I'm here for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Very good kick. Very good kick.
We should get shirts. Buy what you like.
Buy what you like, man.
We should get shirts. Buy what you like.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
T.Y. Gamer, he says, hey, most are sheep. 100. If the hype beast could hype up a critical thing, is so people understand what they are buying. For sure, man. The Funk Shop says he agreed. Hey, Purple Haze, when you was talking about that business, boy, you speaking with your chest, man. Jason says, speak it, Perp.
Yeah,
my God.
there.
DJ Tyler Raider says, Fear 3s are a great example of this. At Purple Haze, Jeffrey Flight 23. Oh, my ones are nice. Yes, sir.
Now, I got a
DJ
better
Tyler.
example. I got a better example.
Okay.
The Royal Reimagines.
I love this pair.
I'm telling you right now,
Network.
when they first showed the Royal Reimagines, a lot of people were liking them. And then a bunch of the bigger YouTube channels, and I'm going to call them out. Unbreakable Kicks was one of them. He was like, okay, these are cool, but I'd rather have the leather pair.
Mm-hmm.
And he was one of the first ones to start this trend, and then a bunch of other people started to catch on and go, yeah, I'd probably rather have the leather pair too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he can't even pronounce his shoe's name. He calls it Mike Year.
And here's the thing too, like with the he's always saying my year. You know, the other thing too is like with the Royal Rim. First off, what's really the complaint? The materials were nice on there. Quality was good. You know what I'm saying? They just gave us suede, and a lot of shoes that come with suede, people are loving it, especially how transitional they are and stuff like that. I'm just like kind of like, wait a second. So y'all really dogging this shoe out for what reason? That it's all suede, yet other shoes that come out with suede on them, that all of a sudden they get hyped up.
So, suede, I think, was the number 2 thing with this silhouette. I think it's beautiful. People were saying that this blue right here, it's not the right blue.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people mostly was complaining, saying, this blue is too vibrant. This is dope. It's a reimagine. It's dope. It's dope in my opinion.
With the military blue force. Oh, this isn't the right blue. This isn't right. This isn't the 2012 blue. Like,
yep. You got to go back and do your history for sure. Absolutely.
You know.
People are going to complain no matter what.
That is true. People will complain. Let me ask you guys: do you think people might lean away from either suede or nubuck because they don't know how to either like keep it clean or you know how to handle it properly? You know, like maybe you know. No. I mean, like straight up. Like, do you think people might sway away from it because they're like, nah, it's suede. You know, you can't get them wet. You get them dirty, and there's no way to get them clean properly. I mean, do you think it's a lack of education, maybe with the materials on the material side?
I mean, listen, we live in the age of internet, bro. Like the amount of, regardless of Reshoevn8er, right? Regardless of the amount of videos out there on how to properly maintain and clean suede. There's countless videos of countless different products and stuff like that on how to maintain suede, how to clean suede. You know what I'm saying? And not for nothing.
Speaking of,
bro,
peep this.
Not for nothing, bro.
I'm about to do a cleaning video on these.
Nice.
DJ Tyler Radio, can you guys do some cleaning videos on how-to videos?
Yeah, we can.
Absolutely.
You know what? That we've actually talked about doing a collective live like that too, didn't we?
Right.
Asking that shall receive.
Yes, sir. We actually do have that coming up here. But not for nothing, some people don't even know how to take care of their leather shoes, bro.
Right.
They don't even know how to take care of their leather shoes, let alone their suede and nubucks.
Yeah. You know, SFK Gaming, he said, hey, man, problem with 12s is the same with 2s. No one really wears those silhouettes. And, you know, Gaming, you right, but believe it or not, I'm a 2 lover. I don't like 2s. I'm a true 2 lover. Purple Haze can attest to that.
Jay, where your bread 12s at? Show them how they are. Show them your food game 12s. Show them
I like
food
those.
game 12s.
Here you go.
Like
Hold on, turn them things so they can see how crinkled up that toe area.
Love it.
Hold on a second. There you go. Show them.
Them things are like elf shoes. They curled up in the front.
Yeah.
But you know what a lot of people don't know? I mean, I've said it before. This is original. This is from high school.
Yeah.
This is original. This is back in 96, bro. This is 96, 97 all day. Just like the Obsidians, bro. This is high school stuff. For real. This high school.
Yeah.
This is original.
That
Bobby
he does
Johnson.
this.
This is original Bobby Johnson right here. So, and no, I don't want to get them redone. I don't want nobody to fix them. I want to leave them straight OG. I don't even want a new paint job. Nope.
Yeah. I just
Man, Mandy
Listen,
Panty just keep going.
No. I was gonna just say, like, listen, I love 12s. Listen, the 12s had a wave for a while. The 13s had a wave for a while. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where the wave for the 4s came. I still don't know where that wave came from. How is it a shoe that everyone basically complains about wearing, and what it does to your pinky toe become the wave of sneakers that everybody is going after? Explain that one to me.
That's a very good question, and the world may never know.
I don't think everybody has a pinky toe issue.
I mean, no,
I have.
hear it a lot.
Yeah. I personally have, and I don't necessarily have a super wide foot, but I do have flat feet. Yep.
Damn, bro, what is that supposed to be, a gorilla knuckle you showing there?
hey, Andy Lester, what up, man? But no, I've actually had that pinky toe issue, you know, with a few of the 4s, and that's a good question as far as like where did that was anybody hyping it up, or did that come from like a TikTok trend, or you know what I mean, or something?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, there's a lot. So now they're saying like the black white 4s are a TikTok trend. Everyone's talking about them through TikTok right now.
That's how the turbo greens took off. They sat on shelves for months and months and months, and then somebody got on TikTok a couple of years ago, well, right during the pandemic, and started rocking them. All of a sudden, the price skyrocketed.
Yeah.
That was able to be traced back to a source. But some of these shoes, you have to keep in mind, these sneaker tubers, they're getting paid to pump up the hype around this. You know, if you got 200K, 300K following, what are you doing? You're doing a review. You're saying how much I love this shoe. Next thing you know, everybody's following suit. It pumps up the price. And now all of a sudden you get what we see on the back end.
Yeah.
Everybody paying through the nose for resale.
Yeah. Hey, Andy Lester, man, you are not
game. What up?
Man.
No, Andy, you're not. I see you. I got in late, but maybe we missed some of his comments.
You're not muted, bro. We here for you, for real. Like we read through the comments. Y'all are rocking it with us, man. We just in such a deep convo.
Shout out to the comment section right now.
Yeah.
Going crazy. Love it.
Absolutely.
Tap that screen. Hit that like button.
Yep. Manny Penny says, "True buy. What you like?" You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Sneakerhead Game says, "Facts." DJ Tyler Rado said, "What's y'all next cops?" You know, I don't know, man. Like it's next month gonna be a deep one. But I will say this though, I would probably say my next cop for me will be the Kobe Elite. The Kobe Elite. I need that. I need that. Those are dropping. Those are supposed to be dropping.
You gonna try? You gonna try the cop?
No. I ain't gonna try. You're not gonna put it in my man bowl.
Are you saying it right here, right now? Okay, August 20th. That it is. Come hella high water, that shoe is coming home to you, no matter what you paying for it.
I told you that Mama Year coming home. Didn't I?
I did not know that shoe was $240 for the Kobe's.
My boy said
you don't. Now hold on a second. You don't think those Kobe's are too much at $240?
In my opinion, for me, no. I need it. It's still listen. Everything
this
is
what
high.
I'm saying, man. Because all right. So the people that complain about prices on sneakers, it's a complaint until it's something you truly, truly want. Then all of a sudden the price is cool. Oh, I'm cool with the price.
So I agree with you, but not fully. Like, I agree with you.
Would the Ahmad 3s be a cop at $250 instead of $225?
Believe it or not, on my video I told you it was worth the $250.
Yep.
I did say that. That's on camera.
Yep.
You got shoes that go for the same price with half the material build quality.
Right.
So absolutely, it's a no-brainer.
You spot on.
Now,
with that.
the Air Jordan 17, that ain't worth $300 in my opinion. That ain't worth $300.
The Android 17.
Bro, look at the resale on those things.
I know. I mean, look at the resale, but I mean,
right. No, I agree with you. Yeah. Say you talking about 17.
Briefcase.
Yeah. I mean,
mind you, for anybody that didn't know, Extra Butter dropped the UNC 17s today. But you can only get them if you was in the New York area. So shout out to anybody in New York that's in the chat right now that was able to cop.
Yep. Hey, let's get to some of the chats, man. I know the chats is rocking, man. SFK Gaming says, I own one pair of tools, and it's the Chicago's that released because I never owned those back in the day. No one really wore them back in either. Hell, Jordan almost left Nike because of them. I still haven't. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Still haven't worn them for sure.
I like those Chicago's too.
I love them, bro.
I
Yeah, I like
DJ Tyler
Chicago
Radio.
shoes.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
say, can you guys? Yep. Hey, bro, we definitely gonna give you that clean and shoe review.
What's the sneak?
Superfly says my first pair of ones was that color blocking on the ones that have a new and improved pair. The 2024 was dope for me, for sure. JST Hobbies One says, gentlemen, fam, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Please like, share, subscribe. We appreciate y'all time. DJ Tyler Radio says, I know there was some out there, but it will be cool and maybe help with the Reshoevn8er sponsorship. Fam, we appreciate you always looking out for us. Jason says, very true, Mr. Think. I wore my reverse flu games to work, and coworker was asking how I keep them clean. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Flight says, all my ones are nice. Yes. Hey, Ty, what's going on, bro? He says, you coined the phrase, I don't care about hype, about what I like. Hey, bro, facts.
I like that.
Super
100.
facts, Ty, super facts. Jeffrey says, I love my Royals. Yup. Hey, for sure, man. Even though people despise them, they do. They hate them, bro. Don't matter what people think. DJ Tyler Radio says, I first learned how to clean shoes when he got a nice pair of cowboy boots. Okay. That's what's up.
That's a good way to break you in right there as far as clean.
It is.
Speaking of cowboy boots, I was deaf scrolling today on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
And, since, college is about to start back up again, the amount of videos I've seen for these sororities and them, like, doing choreographed dances in these cowboy boots is just going wild now, bro. Just wild now.
Hey, listen. And listen, you can spend an easy $1,300 on some cowboy boots. Don't sleep.
Yo.
You can spend some bread on them cowboy boots for real.
So what is this, like a probate you were watching, or
literally scrolling, and then all of a sudden, like, it just got through a phase of all these different sororities just doing, out of the University of Texas, LSU, Penn State, like all these different schools, bro. It just went through a death scroll of them. I'm just like, damn. And all of them, of course, for whatever reason, got the cowboy boots on. Now, Jay, you right. Them cowboy boots, bro, they can run you some serious money. Mind you, it's serious money to get into some of these damn sororities too, bro. And listen, I ain't talking about the historically black ones either.
Okay.
I ain't talking about those. The other ones, bro, some of them, it's like $500 just to be online. It's another $3,000 to join, another $4,000 to be able to stay in the house for one semester. Like the money for some of them is just absolutely wild.
Okay, for sure.
Jeez.
Hey, Sneakerhead Gang says, man, it came from the Black Cats having crazy resale increase.
You talking about the popularity of Force?
Yep.
Yeah.
SFK Gaming says, Force iconic classic will never go out of style. Hey,
it's a great silhouette.
SFK, I agree with you 100%.
It's a great shoe. So is it true though that the Black Cats really started to run on this whole thing with the Fours now? Is that really what it stemmed from?
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like,
you know what I mean?
I feel like the Fours are starting to are slowly phasing out or starting to phase out. I can see that, and I see that Nike is pushing 5s. Have you guys really noticed that? Because if you think about it, the price point of 5s have went up to that $225. Let's be honest, while other sneakers are at $215. So I feel like they're trying to transition into the 5s.
That could be possible, but let's do this. Let's circle back for a second while we're on the subject of Fours. I need chat to chime in on this. What is everyone's thoughts around these Amal Fossil 4s that are slated to drop next month? We're drawing a lot of comparisons to the OG, of course. Where your kicks? Thank you very much, sir. A lot of people are saying that it's just a bleached out, OG 4. Other people are thinking it's really, really fire. Everybody thinks the design is there, the fabric, the build, which is typical of Amal, right? But what is everyone's thoughts about that? What do you copy? You copying the OG 4 right here? This beautiful piece of craftsmanship.
That looks amazing.
That's like,
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what? There's one huge problem with this damn shoe.
What's that?
Besides, some people complain about the way they crease in the toe. Well, I'm going to show you what it is.
hold
on. I'm going to show you. This is it right here. This is the problem with that shoe.
It's thick.
Okay,
No dick.
this right here,
You need to size up or something?
it killed my arches, bro.
Half size.
Oh, okay.
It killed my arches wearing this freaking quilted thing. Look, as premium
Yep.
as it is, I'm telling you right
It's
now,
hard.
it's not as soft as you think it is.
It's hard.
Hmm.
It's really not. This thing killed my arches.
No, wait.
Okay?
Those are dead stock?
No, I wore these joints before.
Man, take your damn sticker off, man. Jeez, man, out here false
Yeah.
flag.
This
Yo,
is not a sticker.
That
no, the size 12.
Oh, this
The
one
size
here?
12. The size
I
12.
always leave that
Yes.
sticker. I always
Oh,
leave that on.
Oh, you do? All right.
Oh,
Who leaves that
yeah.
sticker on? Who
That's
leaves
a
that sticker on and
party
let it get
Hey,
all
leave that
mushy?
sticker in the
I
shoes.
do.
It gets all mushy on your
Stop
sock.
trying to flame me for leaving my stickers in there.
Hey,
Hell
wait,
nah,
wait,
bro.
wait.
I
Don't leave
do.
the stickers
Hell
on.
nah.
Hey, yo, chat.
Sticker.
Hey, yo,
Sticker
chat.
in there, bro.
I do.
Hell nah.
Who leaves their stickers? I pull.
I do.
I pull. Matter
He
of
said
fact,
let
look,
it
look.
get all mushy.
Yeah. Stickers
No,
in there.
Stickers so
no,
mushy.
Hell nah, bro.
no,
I
no,
take my
Hell
sticker.
My
Look,
stickers
look, I'ma
stay
show
right
y'all.
on in there. I don't care.
no.
Look. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show you what I do with my sticker. I put them inside the box.
This is thick about
I
mushy.
leave my stickers on. I ain't gonna lie.
I am fucking dead.
Got that wet soggy sock.
Man, look. It don't stick to my shoe. It don't stick to my shoe. I know that. I know that.
Hey, that's a hot take. That's a-
I know that.
Yo, chat.
I know
Who
that.
leaves
Hold
their
on a second.
stickers
Hold
in?
on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Oh, man, I'm crying.
There's my face right now. There's my face right now at all y'all.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That's my face right now
Yo.
for all y'all.
Yo, hey, you.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh
yo,
my
chat, y'all
god.
That's
gotta
my
forgive
face
us. We
right
all
now.
sober tonight too, yo. Thanks for
That's
y'all
my
tapping
face
in.
right
Hey,
now.
Tuesday night.
Hey, we appreciate y'all, man. Hey, we appreciate y'all. Hey, let's get some of these comments, man. 'Cause the
Man.
chat rocket, bro. The chat rocket with us, bro.
Man, we gotta keep going through some of these rest of these shoes too.
We got a
Yeah,
lot
hold on. So we do have DJ Tyler said fives are super nice quality. I agree with you, DJ Tyler. DJ Tyler said Mommy Year 4s look dope, especially as a newer sneaker head. Man, fam, welcome. That sock liner. Damn. All right. Ty said Sammy Sosa 4s, but I like them. I have the OGs also. The Funk Shop says pull out that soul. Say your dogs, man. Say your dogs. He says not good for the fat ass feet. Jason says I like the fossils, but also don't have the OG 4s. Hey Grumpy, what's going on, family? At J Elevate. Hi, what's up, bro? Fam, what's up, man? I appreciate you. We really do for you tapping in with us, famo. DJ says, bro, that is a Converse bottom. LOL. The Funk Shop says, man, said take off the stickers, laughing out loud. SFK said, he said the 4s, they have the perfect cut like the SB. The last pair doesn't have that cut. Man, hoping to give my wife a pair for sure. DJ Tyler Radio and the Funk Shop, they just laughing at us, boy, about all of that joint, boy. They LOLing us like crazy.
Hey, you know what?
Jason says, I leave mine in. I have a few from over 10 years sticker still there. Hey, fam, rock them stickers because I'm with you 100%.
It does not have the
SB
the
shape?
SB4 shape. It does not.
Yeah.
You're right about that. This is a
Yeah.
different
Well,
shape.
I mean, that was 22
You know what I'm
it came out before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a while. Yeah, it was a
That's
while.
true. Does
Yeah.
not have that SB4 shape.
It's all right, Lewis. That sticker's gonna be over at into the toe box. Watch.
So fam, we're gonna get into some muddy waters.
One, and I owe you half of it too.
Right.
It's gonna be a one and a hook.
Hey, chat, these guys is wilding out, chat.
Yo.
Check this out. Y'all ready? Muddy waters. The Mommy Year airship.
That shit.
We got to talk about this because the community hates airships.
Well, first off, before we move on, did you even lace your pair up?
No,
Don't
all
worry
his
about
kids.
my business over here.
He
See,
said,
we wear our kicks over here.
he said, your Jay said my laces are dead stock.
Hey, you ready? You ready for this? You ready for this?
Look. No sticker.
Okay, that's
Okay,
okay.
okay, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Now, more than
Okay.
likely, they probably came off on my sock after I got done wearing them.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It's probably
So
still
warm.
stuck to the bottom of your washing machine.
You know?
Oh, Gucci.
You know,
Right.
they seen the outside. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole new world for them sneakers out there. But
Yeah.
it's neither here
But see,
nor there.
listen, we like airships,
Jay, take
but
the
the
tissue out.
community don't like airships.
Oh no. Nah, Jay. Hey, yo, prove him. The tissue's not in there. Let him know.
Jay,
Oh, it's in
It
there.
ain't.
It's
how
in
they
there.
even
It ain't. Let him know. It's not. Let him know.
listen? Jay, have you even put them on your feet?
Take the
Oh
tissue
yeah,
out.
absolutely. Hey, and guess
Not
what?
with the lace bag still on there.
We
it
got stickers. We got stickers.
Hey, wear your kicks to use as a hang tag. That's all.
Yeah. Well,
Listen,
Yeah.
listen. I'm gonna let everybody go ahead and just destroy their parent. I'm gonna keep these on ice.
how
When
is
I
it?
figure
Hold on a
these out,
second.
it's
Hold
gonna
on.
be
First
something
off,
amazing.
it's already been proven wearing your shoes actually preserves them a lot longer than them just sitting inside somewhere.
Who says I don't wear my kicks? I just don't
You
wear them
do.
immediately.
You say you don't.
I never
You say you
said
haven't
that.
worn them.
So
That's
we
a
got
good point.
wear your kicks versus don't wear your kicks.
Hold on.
That is
Yeah, like,
that is a
Hold on
good
second.
point.
When Perp calls you out for not wearing a bunch of your shoes,
Look, I got
let's
creases
talk
in
about
my-
97.
oh come
Let's-
on now, come
Look,
on
look,
now,
look, look, look,
come
look.
on
Look
now,
at this. Look at this.
come on now.
Let's talk about 97. Hold
come
on.
on now. Okay, and you
Yo.
ain't worn them since. You ain't worn them since then. And you ain't
But
worn them
guess
since
what?
then.
They
That's
still
okay.
intact.
Yo.
They not falling off.
Okay, bro.
Oh man, y'all
Bro,
got my
how
stomach.
how many times have we seen people not wear their shoes and they pull them out and all of a sudden you can stick your thumb in them and it's like cake
Look here. Look
the
here.
way they flaking up.
I'll wear these when the time is right. But for right now,
Hey,
be
remember
fine
when
with
I
the ones.
posed that? Remember when I posed that question to you
He'll be fine
about
with the ones.
the 10 years? Remember when I posed that to you? Right, and you said I don't know if I ain't gonna be around 10 years.
Last live.
So here we go. So when you plan on wearing these shoes, if you don't know how long you're gonna be around, what you waiting on?
what I'm waiting on, when I feel the time is right.
Okay.
So, all right, I do
You hear
feel
the day
Jay with
gone
that.
tomorrow and like, damn, I ain't never get to wear them shoes. You looking down like, damn, who's touching my collection right now?
Hey, look
I
here.
ain't never had them on feet.
When the time is right. When the time is right. And the time ain't right yet.
Hey, Jay
Listen.
said he gonna be like the Egyptians from 2,000 years ago.
Yo.
He gonna be buried in them.
Look what DJ Tyler Radio said. He said, let's talk about 97, J Elevate 2024.
Hey, put that on a t-shirt.
Hey, yo.
Let's go.
Boy, y'all something else, boy.
I almost spit my coffee. He said, opens the box, dust. I
Oh,
almost spit my coffee, bro.
Oh snap! They said you could drop your kicks in a capsule.
hey.
Damn.
Said basically you live in a big time capsule, man. Look at all those dead stock shoes behind you.
So, but see, listen, check this out.
That's.J.
I do feel like the airship, right? When they discontinue this, I feel like a lot of people gonna regret not getting a piece of history.
Oh, facts.
Something like this. And the quality of this sneaker was great, but in my opinion, I love this sneaker. I think Amami Year did a phenomenal job on this sneaker. The leather quality is beautiful. Everything is perfect, but we got to go into other aspects, and it doesn't mean everything. This shoe did not do well when it came to the masses, and we don't care about that, but we talking about a whole conglomerate, right? Picture again. What do y'all think about that?
Well, here's remember when they dropped those black whites? It was super limited initially, and then they did a restock, and the
they
restock started to sit around.
Yep, and they sat for a while, right?
I don't even think that's anything against Alma airships itself. You know, on even.
Yeah.
We already talked about this.
Listen, and mind you, those greenstones.
Yeah.
Okay. Now everybody talks about how great the Tech Gray airships are. Mind you, the greenstones is the same shoe, except it's the Alma collab and it's green instead of the gray.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
can you believe in my side that Tech Gray got down to $63? I should have pulled the trigger on it then. Now
wow.
$63.
Wow.
Look, and they say I put laces in my sneakers.
Bro, how about listen? And mind you, the Awake airships.
I see you, Jay.
A better leather quality than both those. The Awakes.
DJ Tyler Radio just said the Awake airships are definitely in my personal top 10 of 24.
Ooh. And look, we still haven't seen the blue pair yet. Blue pair still coming out.
Red pill, blue pill. Gotta have that pair. Gotta cop
the Awake is my first airship.
Yes, sir.
Here you go.
Yes,
sir.
And what a way to start.
Yes,
right.
Sir.
Ooh, look at that.
Yes, sir.
Look at here. Look at here.
Yes, sir.
So, you know what? I really do feel like when we say we looking for something different, we looking for something unique, but we looking for some old school stuff that has never been re-released. Can we agree? Alma delivered? Can we agree?
Say with the box, the whole presentation and the shoe, the quality of the shoes and stuff like that, I feel as though they definitely 100% delivered on that shoe.
You know? But 100%. Nobody likes fives, right? Okay. A success. Even though this pair is going for less money, pretty much going for retail.
The problem with the fives isn't the way they look.
So what's the problem with them? I'm curious.
The problem with the fives is everything surrounding it, with the shipping issues, the delayed shipping. Did you cop? Then you got a late ass cancellation. Like, it's all basically the hoopla and just trying to get your pair in hand. And then on top of that, you know, a lot of people are also complaining about Alma Manier's customer service. You reach out to them and they basically just kind of give you a reversed answer a lot of times when it comes to what's happening with your shoe. You know what I mean? And then if you recall, remember they came out and gave a late message almost 2 months after those fives released about when everybody was going to be getting their pairs for those that hit, because it was a long time people had a confirmed win, but no tracking. Right? And then they said, okay, we're going to be sending all the people that got pairs, we're definitely going to be sending them out now. But even then, some people still got their order canceled. You know what I mean? So people were waiting around all that time. Because I recall, too, there are a lot of people talking about, okay, I'm going to do a chargeback since Alma Manier has charged my card for these and still hasn't sent me my pair. And look how long it's been. And it doesn't even look like I may get them at all. That's really the issue that was surrounding the fives. Mm-hmm. The shoes look excellent. But the shipping issues and whether or not you won and the declines and the cancellations and all that, it puts a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths.
Just like Travis Scott. You know, just like the Travis Scott website. Can we agree with that?
And people don't forget that either.
I know I haven't.
But do you feel as though there's the same kind of drop off for the Travis Scott as there is for Alma Manier?
No.
That's the difference.
No.
I'm wondering why that is.
No. You know, I'm gonna tell you why. You know, part of it is because, you know, he's an artist, right? You know, he's kind of, you know, I would say more in the forefront when it comes to like a list celebrity. You know what I mean? I think that's part of it. But you know, the reverse Nike swoosh, people go crazy over that because they're like, oh man, this is something so crazy. This is something new, which is not, because Dennis Rodman really is the originator of that. You know what I mean? The worm. So, but I do feel like Travis Scott is starting to go down a little bit because there's an overabundance of ones that's being made. There's nothing unique that's being done. It's just Air Jordan 1 low, Air Jordan 1 low, and people like, I'm gonna get it, but
Well, they're talking about doing a collab now on the Vermeeros with Travis Scott. They're talking about Travis Scott collab with the Vermeeros now.
Do something different.
Backwards, that's all I want to know.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give the chat my disposition. Like, I do feel like Mama Year is very successful. I feel like they are successful, but you know, when you talk about a lot of the payment cancellations, this isn't nothing new though. It's not like Nike didn't have any issues as well, you know, with payment issues on certain releases. So, you know, let's kind of be clear on that aspect. But I feel like quality, I feel like the designs are great, even though it's just a luxury rendition of an OG. I get it. But the problem is, besides the payment issues, Mama Year needs to come out and do something different in terms of their colorways. I think their colorways generally is somewhat of a downfall with them because they're only sticking with certain colors. Once in a while, we get a hint of something new, but it's really the same colors. Let's be honest.
Real quick. This is a concept of those Vermeeros
Okay.
with Travis Scott.
Sure.
These are the concepts.
Oh, they look like the Air Max 1s.
Almost. Color blocking is almost there. There's a few other concept colorways out there as far as what they're gonna look like, but you know, as far as the colors are concerned, this is the colors they're talking about using on them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whether or not they end up with the backwards swoosh, I don't know. You know.
Hey, chat, would y'all go for this? Would y'all go for both pairs or one of the pairs of the Travis Scott Vermeeros if this was to release? I'm curious on the chat side what they think.
Yeah. So
I'm very curious. So, you know, I got one last question for y'all, right? And it seems like, and tell me if I'm wrong, we don't really know how many pairs released fully on this Armand 3 drop. But it seems like this probably might have been their largest drop, their largest release. But we do not know the true numbers. And yes, we already know payment issues is another thing potentially why the sneaker it still might be sitting right now. What y'all think about that?
That is a good question. I guess my counter question is this going to be the new release? Is this going to become like the new standard for Armand releases? Meaning they won't be as difficult to cop.
Till them fours drop. Till them fours drop next month.
Yeah. Okay. For sure. Okay.
Because you were hearing a lot of that. Oh, well, I'm passing on these threes, but those fours are definitely heat. I got to get the fours.
The Funk Shop says on my largest release compared to the J1s.
J1s. I mean, I guess it only seems that way because the amount of pairs that were sitting. But I will say, does it not seem like every time Ahmad does a drop, it does seem like there's a few more pairs that they've made versus the last one?
Yeah, of course.
It seems like that, right? Even when you even look at it, the Travis Scotts, they seem to produce a few more pairs with every release. A lot of times with those too. I think the Canaries had the most stock of all the Travis Scott one lows that ever drops, if I'm not mistaken. And prior to that, it was the women's olives. And that was supposed to be the last Travis Scott we got.
Yep.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Yep. Now we're getting more.
It's ridiculous, man.
Now we're getting more. Okay. All right. So, listen, chat. Please double tap that screen. Y'all got questions for us. We here, to answer y'all questions, man. We wilding out today. I told y'all we was gonna take a deep dive in this Ahmad situation, and we definitely want to know what's y'all response to Ahmad being either truly successful, or mediocre, or guess what, an epic failure. Very curious.
So let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Real quick. Where do you stack the Ahmad collab up against every other collab that's out there.
Ooh, I was thinking about that.
For 2024 or overall as a composite?
Overall, compositely, overall.
Oh. Well, here's
Yeah,
my
what you
question.
think, Pat?
Do you think Amos is a success or a failure? How about we answer that first?
I mean, to me, overall, they are a success, and I think that we will be soon seeing those boxes that have, you know, the A logo with the 1.5 under it, and then possibly the 2.0. They're going to continue to look. Anytime you have a alleged, you know, situation happen, you know, around the Whitaker Group, like it did with James, and it gets swept under the rug so damn quick, and Nike continues to pop out their collabs several times over. Trust me, they're here. They're built for it. They're here for the long run.
I'm glad you brought that up because when it dropped, didn't we all think we weren't going to see any Ama Manier collabs for a long time?
Well, that was
the
the
situation combed over, and then all of a sudden we heard we were supposed to get 4 Ama Manier sneakers.
Yeah,
well,
I remember that.
Released a statement stating that they support and they're completely backing the Whitaker Group. That sealed it right there. That should have been your indicator.
Okay, Mr. Think.
The question, this was the one regarding where does Amos sit, or was it a success or failure? That one.
I
Success.
would say we go with that, and then
Success.
Where do you rank them as far as collabs?
Yeah, success for sure. Ranking as far as a collab, and we're talking about all collabs at this point, right?
Union,
so we're talking
Travis
Union,
Scott,
Travis Scott's, J Balvin's, right?
J Balvin.
We're talking
corporate. Who else?
Corporate, yeah.
I mean, it's 20-25 people at least. I mean, we're not gonna.
It's a lot. Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. It doesn't mean a lot to many, but for me, I do appreciate 2 things: materials and presentation. You guys hear me talk about presentation in my videos, you know. So when they do take that extra time to give us premium materials in that presentation, whether they're stamping that A, you know, all throughout that box and all throughout the tissue paper, and they're giving you extra laces, you know, I do rank Ama up there among the best. It's definitely up there, personally.
Okay.
Yep.
So I've already answered the question. I already told you guys Ama is successful. Now I probably would have to say Ama Manier is the number 2 overall collab when it comes to all brands and against all collabs. I believe they are the number 2 collab.
Who's one?
Who's one? Union?
Travis Scott.
You have to get it to Travis
Scott. You're gonna give it to Travis Scott?
You have to give it to Travis Scott, but I do feel like Ama Manier's presentation and quality, definitely presentation, but quality is a step above Travis Scott.
I say, in terms of success, yes, the Travis Scott collab has probably been the most successful collab. Nike's
most popular
had.
for sure.
Definitely most popular, but I'd probably say the most successful collab. You know, that goes above the collab with Union. That goes above the collab with Ama Manier and a host of others. But in terms of quality shoes, the storytelling and all that, I give it hands down to Ama Manier. Hands down, I got to give it to Ama Manier. Like Mr. Thing said, the presentation, the box, the tissue paper, the stories, the accessories, the materials. You know what I'm saying? Like, bar none, like none of the other collabs out there. That includes Union. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as the overall encompassing is concerned, that Ama Manier is the best collab. Maybe not most successful, but the best collab, in my opinion.
Correct. I can see your point. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. Hey, the Funk Shop says Amas are on top of the collab. You know what I'm saying? For him, when it comes to the quality, DJ Tolerado says that number 2 is Almaz. Number 1 is Scott. Respectfully, Sneakerhead Gang says facts for sure, bro. DJ Tolerado says Almaz are the type of Jordans I'm rocking with a suit. Hey, I feel you on that one, bro. They doing things good in my opinion. I mess with their style for sure. And check this out right here, bro. Look at the disrespect of the airship.
That's why I brought that up. So Perp, I'm actually willing to get on game, with these airships, these tech grays. Look at the disrespect, bro.
Yeah, I know. Like I said,
nice shoe, bro.
in 11 and a half at one point, it was $63. It's crazy.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. I wanted to pull that up real quick.
Yep. And Perp, I told you, I said, listen, the tech grays are tough.
You did.
I even said the tech grays are tough against the Almama years because I know it's basic, but the quality and just how simple it is, it's just a tough, man, it's tough. And in my opinion, fam, if you can catch this sneaker right now for the $60, $70, and you can do it, pull the trigger on it, bro. Go ahead and cop.
Listen, I might be a little different than you two when it comes to that shoe, but I personally, I have the tech grays. It's a nice shoe. I don't understand the craze behind it. I don't.
Okay.
I don't understand the craze behind the tech grays. It's hairy gray suede with white leather. It's a nice shoe, but I've heard people say that they would pick those over the UNC every game pair, and I'm like, okay. I mean, that's your opinion. You know what I mean?
Probably
I just
easier to wear. That would be the only thing I could think of.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. The colors, yeah. You catch me with the grays,
baby.
Yeah.
But then people complain about a predominantly white shoe too.
But you're right. But it depends on the sneaker as well. Like everybody don't like all white sneakers like me, but this particular pair, it's up there. But this particular pair it just works perfect. It's just like it's a harmony flow with it. It's just crazy.
Now, do you think they produce, like in the same day, Nike produces too many neutral colored sneakers? Do you think we're getting too much of that?
I mean,
Jay, you're the king of white sneakers, so I would definitely love to hear your take on this.
You said who?
You're the king of white sneakers. You love white silhouettes.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely love to hear your take on that.
I mean, I don't think you could. I don't think you can get enough of white sneakers, in my opinion. I mean, it's nice to have different colors thrown out there. Don't get me wrong, I like that as well. But when it comes to, I would rock a white sneaker over a black sneaker any day. Any day. I just think white sneakers pop better when it comes to your outfit, even if you're wearing a darker colored outfit. So for me, I'm all about the white sneaker game.
But then you don't like white Air Forces, right?
I don't like Air Forces at all.
See what I'm saying?
No, I don't like Air Forces at all.
You talking about the OG of OG white sneakers.
You know what I mean? I don't like Air Forces.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Got you.
DJ Tyler Roto says the Nocta Whites are definitely a cop for him for sure. He says that's why I like the Yellow Orcas. They are actually super slept on, which they are. Yeah, the Funk Shop says they have been lately seen a bunch of earth tone sneakers.
Oh, that too. A lot of browns.
Yep.
Browns, the mochas.
Yeah.
The cream and off-white. Yeah, they've been dropping a lot of those colors.
Yeah. Yep. Just a sneakerhead said, I think the Almaz is the best collab just based off the quality of materials and the fairness for manual coppers, in my opinion.
Yeah, not for nothing. I mean, these fours I actually hit manually off Alma Manier's site. You know what I'm saying? So he said Air Forces make me taller.
Yeah, a little chunky.
How tall are you, bro?
Oh man, yeah. You know what I mean. So,
hey, yo,
who in the chat hit? I want to know. I want to give out everybody congrats, man. Who hit?
Yeah. Who hit? DJ Tyler Radio. Check this out. He said, "Okay, I must say the Element Ones go hard." Yo, I love Element Ones. I'm moving those things, and I love them. I absolutely love them.
The water
Breathable.
Durable, right? They really durable.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, it got that ripstock material on it. Definitely water resistant. You got the 3M on the swoosh, like that reflective swooshing. I love them. Breathable. They're perfect for like if you're outdoors and you get a little rain, a little water or something like that. Yo, them Element ones are dope. I love them. I absolutely love them.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Fire, fam. Okay. I definitely like that. Definitely like to hear that. Okay. So it seemed like
Ohio. I hit even after waiting 10 minutes, size 13. Yo, congrats.
Congrats,
Big
fam.
size on the big side.
Another one got him size 13, Jason Catoni. Okay.
Now
Congrats.
are you equating that? Is that a 13? Oh, 13 men's. All right. So Jason said men's. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Ohio, you are aware that this is a woman's release, right? I just want to make sure.
Yep.
Just want to make sure.
Jeffrey Flight says the Armand ones are nice. They are, bro. They are. DJ Talerato says, shout out to the fam. Congratulations on the W's today. Yes, appreciate you. We appreciate y'all, fam. We really do. Hey, so Purple Haze, man, you got anything to say before we go ahead and close out?
Man, look, man, like I'm gonna say the same thing I say every time we come on, man. Chat, man, y'all been rocking out tonight with us on a random Tuesday night. Man, we appreciate y'all, man. I salute y'all, man, all day. Man, the love and the support y'all continue to give us, man. We just want to give back to y'all, man. We love our community. We love our peoples. Man, we're going to keep pumping out content, man, for y'all. Giving y'all what y'all want.
For real. Mr. Thing?
Yeah.
Yo, Mr. Thing remind me of that one scene from Harlem Nights where they're shooting into the building and the dude pulls out the
Everybody's going off. He's like,
wow.
Fam, we appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate all y'all, fam. We really do, man. We do. Where your kicks 26?
My man said, yeah, you're possible. I said, yeah, you possible.
Let's go.
Hey, man, listen, shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody who rocked out with me this morning during the live cop on the Alma Mayer 3s. And shout out to everybody who popped in tonight, man. We had a great conversation about what's going on Alma Mayer and the overall consensus about the brand itself. And listen, man, we're here to see where they go in the future. We're here to see where they go. I'm here for what happens with that court case, even though we ain't heard nothing about it. That's going to be another great conversation. We definitely got a lot of special videos coming out for you guys. That 4-way cleaning video, yeah, that's on the way. You know what I'm saying? The whole chat, the whole panel here, yeah, we hit. We got something special for y'all on the way. All right, make sure y'all catch us this Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the One Pair at a Time podcast channel, man. Definitely got a lot to talk about. It's a White Thunder 4 weekend. It's going to be a major cop. That's where it's looking right now. In the case, Lewis to the Wear Your Kicks channel, reminding you to be true, stay in the moment, and don't forget, every day is a great day to wear your kicks.
Hey, fam, go ahead and double tap, man. Double tap if you have not liked. Please like, share, subscribe to the One Pair at a Time podcast. My brother Purple Haze, he is coming with his channel soon. Please subscribe to Mr. Think I'm Possible. Go ahead and subscribe to my guy, Wear Your Kicks 26, and Jay Elevate if you have not subscribed to me. You know the model.
He gave y'all that extended.
Yo. He gave you that after midnight joint.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Man.
Yo, you got to bring out that hella after that.
Man.
Oh, snap.
Oh, my goodness. Peace, y'all.
Hey, yo, peace to all.